Namaste, my dear friends, and welcome to another tarot reading. And the topic of this tarot reading is all about your spiritual journey, or your path, where you are at, how it's helping you, what you can do to get better at this. In general, whatever comes up in the reading, I'll just read the cards and I'll convey the messages to you. So, without further delay, let's get into the reading. If you're watching the short, then you can find the link to the video in the comments box. If this is an Instagram video that you're watching, then please head to the bio for the channel's link, or you can click the link here in the story to get to the reading itself. Thank you so much. See you in the reading, and bye. I have pre-shuffled the deck. Also, please remember these are general messages. Not all the messages may resonate with you, and take what resonates. Do not force fit any reading. If you are drawn to more than one piles, please go with it and listen to the other pile, all the piles as well, because there could be a few messages here in this pile, could be a few messages in another pile. Go with what feels right to you. So let's get started with taking the cards out. Spiritual journey of pile 1. What do they need to know about their spiritual journey right now? Oops, I think I'll take these two. Yes. Spiritual journey for pile 2. I feel like this. Spiritual journey for pile 3, where they are at, what they are doing. This one. Spiritual journey of pile 4. What do they need to know currently? I feel like these two for pile 4. Let me rearrange this. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Yes. Spiritual journey of pile 1. What do they need to know? Spiritual journey of pile 2. What do they need to know? Spiritual journey of pile 3. This also wanted to come. Spiritual journey of pile 4. Okay. Spiritual journey of pile 1. Advice, insights, whatever they need to know currently. Spiritual journey of pile 1. Okay. Spiritual journey of pile 2. Spiritual journey of pile 3. Spiritual journey of pile 4. Okay. And I'll shuffle the tarot cards while I'm continuing with the reading, so that I can draw a few cards that will be helpful. So for now, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. I'll give you a few seconds to pick your pile. If you need some more time, then please pause the video and then make your choice. And by the time you can make your choice, I'll get started with the reading. This is pile 1. Sorry, that was pile 4. This is pile 3. Pile 2. And this is our pile 1. Let's get the tarot deck. Yes. So, pile 1. Let's start with these cards. The first card says silence. The second card says suffering. So the sufferings card says greatest souls get evolved after a lot of suffering. And the second card says learn the language of silence, it speaks more than 1,000 words. I will get to the interpretation of these cards in the last, but right off the bat I feel like the cards are asking you to not to speak up currently. Currently hold your words within you for some reason. Let's see what the entire reading speaks of. This card says don't stop. I sort of get an idea of what this card is talking about. This card says promise of the future, and this card says belonging. You have a lot of cards here in the oracle deck. Let's get to it. And after I read the tarot for you guys. So, spiritual journey of pile 1. What do they need to know about it? Where are they at? What help may they get? And the important messages regarding their spiritual journey that they need to know right now. 2 more cards, please. Important messages about their spiritual journey that they need to know right now. I feel like this card and this card. Yes. Okay, I will not be reading reversals for this. Seven of Fire, the Moon, the Emperor, Ace of Water, and 4 of Fire. Just give me a few moments here, pile number 1, so that I can get a sense of the spread. So right off the bat, pile number 1, I feel that you guys are very driven from within, and you are some very strong people when it comes to standing your ground and uh, uh, getting to your goals. And there is a fire within you which is not easily extinguished. The cards are very evident, and they are saying that this is a very spiritual pile to begin with. Also, some of you may be using manifestation techniques, or some of you could be wanting to develop your clairvoyance, clear sentiments, and all that stuff. Basically intuition. Okay, you want to develop your intuition better, to have some kind of a new beginning. Okay, so that you can gauge where you're going in life and your purpose. It's more than purpose. I think you want to wield some power in your life, not like you want to suppress other people down. It's more to understand your own personal power. That is your probably that could be one of the reasons why you want to grow and mature spiritually. And you have the support of certain powerful angels here. I'll get to that. So from the first card here, the 7 of Fire, I'll just push these cards here so that all of the cards are visible. This card, can you see this? This is 7 of Fire, and it reads, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, and choose your battles wisely. So this card is saying that you could be in a place where most of your decisions, or what you think or what you say, could be contradicted by other people constantly, and that could be putting a lot of self doubt in you. And from the cards I also get that you are not somebody who will bog down to what other people are saying. Mostly you stand your ground. Mostly you want to prove your point. And I think the silence card has come up because maybe you have been trying to convince a lot of people regarding certain perspectives that you have when it comes to how to go about life, um, uh, how to uh, for example, in a friends group you might be telling other people how to treat others better, or you might be trying to talk how to have a better quality of thought process or something like that. And there might be other people who might make fun of you, some of them who can ridicule you, or they may just come up with uh, arguments just to prove you wrong. This is just a hypothetical scenario. Just go with what is applicable to your life, and you might be counter arguing with them, trying to prove your point a lot. I think that is why there is a silence card here, which I'll get to later, which says that there is no point in trying to convince other people when they don't want to look at your perspective. So, this card is saying that you stand your ground, be silent, and don't be agitated or moved by what other people are saying. You are on the right path. Basically, the cards are saying that you are on the right path for you. It might not be the right path for other people. Okay, for you it is the right path. What you are choosing, what you are doing is right. And here with this card, the moon, um, let me get to this card. Okay, okay, this is Archangel Haniel, and the card reads important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears and release fears that hold you back. So this, in this card, Archangel Haniel is somebody who helps other people with clear sentiments. That is, she helps you feel your intuition. You might not be able to put a finger on it, but you might know something is off or something is going right. It's just within you. And with the moon card, there could be a lot of things hidden and unknown, and that could be making you restless right now, especially when it comes to your spiritual path. You might be wanting to uh, you know increase your vibration, leave out the things which are not working for you, and embrace new things. But in order for you to do that, you need to feel secure in making that shift, right? So that you should be able to know that universe has your back, and probably that is holding you back from making the next step, for taking the next step forward by leaving the things behind which are not working for you. And Archangel Haniel is here, and you can call upon Archangel Haniel if you want to lend her intuitive abilities to help you, improve your intuitive abilities. This card is a sure sign that you have a lot of intuitive abilities. You just have to trust them. You have to believe in this. Okay, and once you start doing that, one if you have some rituals that you do, okay, like you have a small prayer altar where you light a candle, or just sit and pray for 5 minutes. And as you if you do that sincerely, if you are at it sincerely, and if you are consistent with it, you will see results. That's what I'm getting from this spread. You have the potential to reach where you want. You have the potential to unlock your intuition, and you have your potential to rise to a higher vibration, or to a higher place from where you can manifest better. I think this pile is about action. This pile is about getting things, not just materialistic things. You want to be satisfied with what you get, and you want to be satisfied for a long time, and hence you embark on this spiritual journey. And your spiritual health shows me that you are somebody who can be combative. Like, you have that battle within yourself, like what to keep, what to let go, and whether you're doing things right or not. That is something which goes on internally, and you might be having some difficult time with that. And for that also, I'll come when I interpret these cards, I will get to that message as well. And also with other people, okay, they might have a very different perspective from yours, and you might be trying to convince other people to look at things from your perspective. Maybe you think that you are better than your perspective is better than theirs, or probably you think that they might be missing something which could be helpful to them that they are missing currently, and hence that could be leading to a lot of arguments which could create a lot of frustration within you. And this card is asking you to keep quiet for some time, and I'll get to that card in a bit. And this is Archangel Michael with the Emperor card, and it says, can you see the card? um, yeah. Okay. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So, as I said earlier, if you have a ritual that you follow, if you are doing something which is, constantly helping you to understand yourself better on a deeper level, this card is asking you to keep at it, keep consistent, be consistent. And don't do it like for a week and then drop it off and then pick it up again, and then get frustrated that you're not seeing results. Whatever may be that you are pursuing currently in your life, please be disciplined. Please have a plan and a structure to approach those things in that way. That is one way that you can get to your goals faster. That is what this card is saying. And also, you have the blessings of Archangel Michael. There are two major cards in your spread. It means that you have a lot of divine support. And both Archangel Haniel and Archangel Michael are here to help. And Archangel Michael is godlike. He is here to bring discipline, structure, and he is sometime he can be a strict master, but he means well for us. You can call upon these archangels for their guidance and help and support whenever you need. They give you unconditional love and support. And when they see you striving to improve yourself on a spiritual level, they will go the extra mile to help you, just to help you. So with this also, there is Ace of Water. I hope you can see the card. Yeah, so Ace of Water reads falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. So my friends, if this is what you are working towards, and if you also have some relationship goals, say like you want a partner who will be as spiritual as you, or probably help you move ahead in your spiritual path, or if you want a gang of friends who are uh, at the same mental level as you are, who are also very spiritual, I think all those things are coming together for you. And you will manifest those things. You will have uh, uh, you will have the help and support of a lot of nice people, and also within yourself you will find a great resurgence of joy and happiness and contentment on the path of your spirituality, as long as you are listening to your intuition, being disciplined and standing your ground. You don't have to convince everybody regarding your plans and regarding your perspectives in life. They have theirs and you have yours, and it's okay. Not everybody needs to agree to you, not everybody needs to see what is good for them even. Okay, they have their own time to look at things, and they will come to terms with whatever you are telling them uh, when they realize and when they are ready. Before that, neither uh, they, other people are just not going to be ready to listen to anything that anybody says. And the same applies to you as well. Probably somebody else has a better perspective than you, and maybe you are not seeing it. And from the spread, I don't get that you have a, you know from the spread that I don't from this spread I don't get that you are on the wrong path at all. You are on the right path, and you are being guided the right way. You are doing the right things for you. You just don't have to convince other people. This is what I was trying to get to. And this is Four of Fire. This says contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So this is the fire in this suit is Wands, and Wands, Four of Wands is such a beautiful card. It shows stability and fruition of something that you have been working on, joyful, happy times, a mini celebration, and also just a time of contentment. So, pile number 4, no matter what you're choosing to do with your spiritual life, you will be content. You are supported, you are guided, and you have the support of the higher powers here. So, there is nothing that you have to worry about. And then we come to these two cards, which is promise of the future and belonging. So right now you might have a feeling that you do not belong in a certain with a certain set of people, and you might be feeling alone, and that is the reason probably you're trying to put across your thoughts and feelings or to other people, and trying to convince them to understand that you belong. I mean, you what you mean and how you think and all that stuff. So here Lord Ganesha says that belonging is an internal feeling, and you have to have that feel. You don't need to look for that support and love outside of yourself. You have to lend it to yourself first, and once you get that love and support from within yourself, and once you belong within yourself, you will stop looking outside. And if you want support for you to do that, to stop adjusting to people, or to stop trying to hoping. I don't get a strong feeling that you try to convince people to like you, but it's just that within yourself internally. Okay, this is not that's a lot of people may know about you, or they maybe you don't even express this to anybody, but internally you wish that a set of people accept you. And probably that is the reason why there is a lot of strife here. Okay, that is the reason why there is a lot of strife here. And your intuition is saying that stand your ground. You are right, you don't have to change yourself to adjust to a set of people. And I don't think that you are adjusting, but within yourself there is, when you make when you make little compromises, you, I'm sorry, when you make little compromises, something within you might not sit well with you, and that could be very frustrating. And that is why these cards are saying you don't have to convince anybody, or you don't have to go over and beyond to please other people. You stand your ground, you're fine. And yeah, you extend that love and belonging to yourself, and once you do that, you will stop looking for it outside of yourself, and you're all set. I'm sorry, you'll be attracting the right kind of people. And the second card is promise of the future. So here Ganesha is looking ahead, and he has his all four palms blessing. Okay, and he's here with his little mouse friend. He's blessing, and the horizon is in all in golden hue. Can you see that? It's so nice and bright. Yeah. So this is the Ganesha says that no matter what you're working on, whether it's your spiritual path or some passionate project that you're putting your heart and soul into, or if it's a relationship that you want, maybe that relationship is currently non-existent, it will come to your life, as this card is saying. You will attract the right kind of people. When I say relationship, it need not be a romantic relationship. It could be just a very supportive person for you. It could be someone like a guru as well. Okay, someone who will support you in your journey. And Ganesha is blessing you with that. He is saying that okay, there is a future, and I'm promising you it will be bright and it will be nice. You have my blessings. I am taking off the obstacles now. You have been through enough. You have learned enough lessons, and if you do these things, and if you do a few more things, you will be attracting this nice person into your life in whatever capacity that you're looking for. Okay, supportive people. So there is a blessing here, and there is a promise of future. Things will work out for you. That's what this card is talking about. I'll just put these cards here, and this card says don't stop. And when it says don't stop, it means that the path you're going on, do not doubt it. Keep doing what you're doing on your spiritual path, regarding your spiritual practices, spiritual beliefs, and all that stuff. Things will work out. There is a promise of the future. Okay, and see, this card says suffering. Greatest souls get evolved after a lot of suffering. So, my friends, with the card of belonging, I think that you might have been through quite some turmoil inside, regarding a feeling of being an outcast or an outsider. Maybe it's within your own family that you don't get accepted for who you are and what you are. But the cards are saying that uh, as long as you remain true to yourself, as long as you remain true to your inner beliefs, as long as you're listening to your intuition, as long as you are structured, disciplined, committed to your path, and you are attracting great stuff. You are attracting great stuff. You're attracting great people, a great home. A home does not have to be a physical structure. It can be people, okay, with whom you feel like you can be whatever you want to be. Like, they are just an extension of you. They accept you the way you are, and you accept them the way they are. That is actual home. And those kind of people and emotions is what makes a concrete structure into a home. Otherwise it's just a house, a building. And you are attracting this stability, you are attracting all nice things, celebrations and great things. So silence, my friends. This card was standing out for me because if you are trying to convince other people in your head or through words, by having conversations with them, trying to make them understand your perspectives or whatever, this card is saying stop. Or if you are going on and on and on and on in your head about something, about resolving something, about seeing your own perspective, getting clarity, this card is saying stop. Stop the mental chatter, stop the outer chatter. If possible, meditate and have a structure around it. Be disciplined about it. Make meditation and going within and practicing silence as a thing in your life, okay? So this card reads, learn the language of silence. It speaks more than 1,000 words. So this is what I was saying. So make this a practice, and you will see that you will find profound answers and deeper connection to the source, and that could just be the solution to all your problems. So this was your reading, pile number 1. I hope this reading resonated, and I hope you could take some useful information from this. Thank you so much for your time and for watching this. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you think that someone can use this reading, please share it with them. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Your support means a lot to me. If you have something to mention, please put it down in the comments below. That helps me a lot, actually. Thank you so much, and see you with another video. Take care, my friends. Bye. So pile number 2. Let me first get these cards in. So pile number 2, these are general messages. All the messages may not resonate with you. Please take only what resonates and leave the rest. If you are attracted to more than one pile, please go ahead and watch the other piles. You might have some messages in all of the piles that you are attracted to. So without further delay, let's get started. This is your oracle card. This is joy. Let's get to interpreting the oracle cards at the end of the reading. This card says no with an exclamation. They're saying a strong no. And this says master's will. And this reads, whatever you're going through is happening with your master's will. Go through it with a smile. Okay? So, for pile number 2, what are the messages for the spiritual path? How they are doing, where they are headed, anything that they have to know about their spiritual path. for pile number 2. Messages about their spiritual path. Feel like taking this. Taking this. 2 more cards, please. This. Messages about their spiritual path. Messages about their spiritual path. Five of Air, King of Fire, 4 of Fire, 2 of Water, and King of Air. I hope all the cards are visible here right now. Okay, pile number 2. Just give me a few seconds to make sense of the spread. So, pile number 2. This is what I am getting from this spread. On your spiritual journey, probably you are at a place where you could be feeling defeated and dejected. Some things that you had hoped for has not worked out, and that is sort of changing your perspectives on how you look at things, and whatever you might have lost or won even, okay, might not be feeling good, not sitting well within yourself. This, if you have won at something, then this is not giving you the satisfaction of winning, okay, of being have won fair and square, that you deserve this. Within you there is this humongous dissatisfaction, there could be that. And if you have lost something, then this could be a feeling that you were treated wrong, that you were treated very unfairly, and probably situations in your life have been like that, okay, and that sort of changes your perspective and how you look at things. And if you were in a place of being helpless, and if you were feeling like everybody else is taking advantage of you, walking all over you, treating like a doormat, and you were always dealt an unfair hand, this is changing for you in the future. That's what I see in with this spread. Either you will have a person who is going to show you that what you are looking at and how you are looking at things is not right. First of all, this person is going to spark a fire within you, okay, because this person is going to be a very passionate, driven leader. They are extremely spiritually connected. This could be a guru, this could be a friend, this could be a someone like a boss attitude, okay. It could be you also, you could be transforming into this person. But if you don't see yourself that way currently, that's okay, but in the future you might be transformed, you might be on a path to become this person who is extremely driven, passionate, and who is sure of what they have decided. Sometimes it is like jump into action first and then think later kind of people also, but with the King of Fire energy. So let me read this. I forgot to read this. Can you see this? Card 5 of Air, and it reads an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. So as I said, you might have been dealt an unfair hand, or you might have treated other people unfairly, and that's not sitting well with you, and you're not satisfied with the consequences which unfolded after the event. Probably that has been the path, and that has been the theme of life for you, okay. That's how things have been dealt to you. Probably sometimes you have been dealt unfairly, and since you were dealt with unfairly from a long time, you've also sort of adapted to the path of being unfair to other people. It might feel like a win at that moment, but it does not sit well with you, because deep within you are not that person. You are a person who is very warm hearted. You want to give out the best things to yourself and to everybody and everything that you interact with. I think from the King of Fire, that's what I'm getting. This is what you're probably transforming into, or you will attract such a person into your life who will help you become this. Okay, so this card reads motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So, you could be embarking on a creative journey, or you could be coming across a person who will help you with a lot of creative thinking, creative problem solving, or a creative project that you're working on. Okay, and you in life in general, if you are feeling that you are not treated fairly by other people, or just in general with life itself, that perspective, this is going to shift, and it is going to shift into a very stable, celebratory place where you are content with your current, how the things have transformed for you. Okay, if it's a creative project, you're working on it, and you think that you're not getting fair results, you will get to a place where you will make everything work, or you will get the help of a person who will make everything work, and that is going to lead to this. And it says four of fire, which is four of wands, and contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, successful completion of a project. So if it's your spiritual path that you're asking about, okay, since this topic is about your spirituality and your spiritual path, you will be at a place where you are stable. Okay, you will not be questioning life's path, you will not be questioning your purpose anymore. Probably you will have a lot of clarity. Maybe I the timing can't be told, but I can tell you, once you get into this role of being the king of fire. Who is king of fire? King of fire is somebody who is passionately driven, who takes charge, who takes decisive action, and who is determined to get to where he wants to go. Okay, and he is not a person who will get up and do the work. He is someone who will make other people's work for him. Sorry, me, no, sorry, make other people work for him. Okay, and he has that command over people. If you are feeling helpless and powerless right now, this card is urging you to find that power within yourself. Okay, the next thing is two of water. As I told you earlier, I think you are transforming into this king of fire. Let me get to the king of air later, but two of water is a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So, my friends, if you have been dealing with some relationship issues, and on a spiritual level you want to make, peace with them, and if you want to forgive, forget, and forgetting is probably something which not many people can do, but forgive and move on, that's going to happen, and maybe you will get a chance to talk things out. If you are king of fire and this person could be king of air, both of them are equally powerful. You uh, you probably operate more on an instinctual level, on a level of passion, and on a level of transforming things, because fire is all about transforming, purification. Okay, fire is the ultimate purifier. Here you are talking about purifying your own motives, purifying your thought process, purifying your life, probably your diet, everything. Okay, and that you will get to, and you will be very happy. And if this connection with some other person already exists, that is going to get deeper, or you are going to attract a person who could be a friend, who could be a romantic interest, who could be a guide as well. Okay, who will bring some logical, analytical thinking into this relationship. So if you are here and into the creative process, and who is constantly thinking of how to things make better, how to come up with creative solutions and all that stuff, and if it's you're working on a business project or something, and especially this, since this spread is about spirituality, I don't know, I'm getting a lot about work and in general life goals kind of vibe from this spread. Probably you are growing spiritually. The more successful you become more spiritual. That's what I feel from this spread. The uh, the more power you wield, the more spiritual you will become. And that is somehow being blocked for you because you have to discover your own inner power. Once you figure out your own inner power, there is no stopping you. And this person, whom with whom you will have a great partnership, this can be a guide, this can be a mentor, a friend, a romantic interest, a life partner. Take it how it resonates. If this hasn't happened already, this might happen in the future soon. And this card talks about King of Air. Can you see that? Yeah. King of Air. Brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So, this person brings the much needed balance with analysis, logical thinking, facts, and this person is very good at cutting through bullshit. They will not listen to drama. They cannot have a lot of interest in the emotion. It's not that they don't value emotions, they only take emotions as long as they make sense for your progress or for whatever goals that you have set. Beyond that, they will say that okay, this is fine, but beyond this you will not be motivated, this is just keeping you stuck, so we are just getting rid of that. And that is this partnership is going to be a very beautiful partnership. This could be between two friends. Okay, I get a friend feeling, but this could also be a romantic interest or a mentor and a student. You could be the student of this person, or eventually you will become this king of air who will be balanced in action and in thought. Okay, who will be driven, who will take decisive action, and the decisions that you make will be driven with a lot of logic, analysis, fact gathering, data analysis, all that stuff. You will be sort of rooted and also motivated at the same time. It's a beautiful combination that you will grow into on this spiritual path of yours. But before you get on to this, you should stop feeling helpless. Okay, and all of this helplessness and unfairness that you feel, or probably if you are in an advantage, you will not feel so deeply. Like you, it might feel that oh, you're dealing with the other people in a wrong way. That could be the feeling, but you will not be motivated to bring about the change. So for that motivation, probably life puts a lot of obstacles in your path, and also false people who come and take advantage of you. And if you have always been in a place where things have gone very unfairly for you, then the cards are saying that you have to discover your own inner potential. You could be someone of the fire signs of the zodiac. Please do not regard zodiacs if you don't believe in that, but if you have some strong placements in your fire signs like Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, or if you have strong placements in air signs like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you could be so go with the two characters that I described. If you resonate more with the fire signs, then you will be the king of fire. If you resonate more with the air signs, then you will be more of the air signs. And what this is, this card says joy. Okay, so here Ganesha is here with his little mouse friend, and he is sharing the little joys of life. Okay, for every day-to-day stuff, and he's carrying some water here to offer it to his father. This is called a Shivalinga, to offer it is to his father. And so is his friend. They are enjoying the little moments of life, and those little moments are what which gives us true joy. You might have really big projects, really big grand scale ideas regarding your spiritual path and all that stuff, but don't forget to celebrate the little joys of little rituals that you do, or that little devotion that you feel towards the Almighty, or those little intuitive hints that you get from the universe. So enjoy those little things as well. Be grateful for them so that you can manifest better, greater things. And this card says no with an exclamation. This is a very strong no. So, my friends, if you have a certain idea and if you have been constantly asking universe if you can go ahead with it or if it will come true or if it's going to happen or not, or sometimes it could be, oh, will everything go wrong, will I fail in life, will I always be treated like this badly, the answer is no. So, and if it is about will this happen or will that happen or will I get this or will I get that, the answer is still no. But I'll tell you why. Because you have to become this king of fire. You have to realize your potential. Before that, it's a no. And after that, this no changes. That's what I'm feeling from this spread. Once you discover your potential, there is this no turns to an S with an exclamation. And this no is also asking you to go within and really analyze your own intentions as to why you want these things, why you want certain things, what is your real motivation behind all of this, and that will give you a deep insight as to why it is a no. Okay. And the last thing is master's will. Whatever you're going through is happening with your master's will. Go through it with a smile. So this says it's all the things that you are going through is to make you feel more powerful, to realize your own power, and this is a divine intervention. A divine intervention to make you realize that you have all that within yourself to take charge of your life. You don't have to depend on other people's acceptance or support or whatever. You have that within you. You have to discover that strength within you. And that is the reason that you might be going through so many difficulties and disappointments when it comes to people. And once you discover your own strength, it could be this or it could be this, you are going to get into a great partnership. Okay. That partnership is, it's only going to deepen, it's only going to be sweet and uh, very fruitful, very fruitful partnership. uh, and I see that you doing very well for yourself and also being a guide for a bunch of people. Okay. And if it is you both together are going places. Okay. But put all that energy and everything to become more self reliant. Okay. Forgive. I am also getting a message of forgiveness. Forgive all the people and all the situations and also yourself for going through so many difficulties when it comes to people. Okay. When it comes to relationships, you will have to forgive and move forward. Discover the strength within. And once you do that, my friend, there is no stopping you. So, this was your reading pile number 2. Hope it resonated with you and it made sense. If you like the reading, please give me a thumbs up. If you think that someone else can use this reading, please share it with them. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please hit the subscribe button. Your support means the world to me. And if you have something to mention, please put it in the comments down below. I really appreciate hearing from all of you. It gives me so much joy to hear from all of you. Thank you so much and see you with another video. Bye and take care. So, pile number 3. Can you see that? It's nurture. Get to interpret these cards in the last. A peaceful resolution. Yes. And This card says divine timing. Do not be disturbed. If something is meant for you, it will definitely come to you. I don't know why I feel like is this group hoping to get a child or probably adopt a child? If that is the case, then it's divine timing. But if you are nurturing a spiritual goal like a child, probably it will happen, but you have to be patient. That's the message I'm getting from the oracle cards. So let's see about it. Spiritual path of pile number 3. What do they need to know? Spiritual path of pile number 3. What do they need to know? Spiritual path of pile number 3. What do they need to know? Spiritual path of pile number 3. What do they need to know? I feel like taking this, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. The bottom of the deck is Emperor. I usually don't look at the bottom of deck. I felt like looking at it. Probably this message will also be important for you. Let me leave it here. Okay, pile number 3. Just give me a few seconds to make sense of this spread. Okay, pile number 3. And with your first card, this is the Sun. The most positive card in the tarot. This is called the most positive card in the tarot because even in the negative sense, you cannot really interpret it as a very negative card. So, here, my friends, the card reads the Sun, Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. So, this card speaks about Archangel Uriel who can help you boost your confidence, work on your confidence level, self esteem, mental clarity, and to get, get your heart and mind and action aligned. This is the Archangel who can help you do that. If you need help in that department, please call upon this Archangel's energy to help you, and you will certainly receive the help. It looks like in your spiritual journey, and I don't know why. From the time I picked out the first card, I feel like some of you, okay, I don't know if it applies to everybody. It could be something about children, okay. It could be something about getting pregnant or having children or extending the family, probably even it could be about adopting a pet. I think that is going to work out for you. That's what the spread is saying. If that's your deepest desire right now, universe is working to deliver that, and you just have to wait with a little patience to get there. Everything is going to be hunky dory and happy. Now that that nagging message is out of my head, let me get to the other aspects of this. So, my dear friends, you have a good outlook towards your spirituality, okay. You have the right kind of attitude to progress in your spiritual life to begin with, okay. You have that inner knowing about the path that you want to take. However, there is something which is not allowing you to go ahead because you are more focused on your shining. See, this is your light, okay. Sun is your light, and sun shines light upon everything. However, I think you are directing your light, all of it, most of it, on what you do not have currently. Okay, on the lack mindset. That's what you're illuminating, and you're thinking that, oh, these, I don't have this in with me, I don't have that with me. Hence, I'm unable to progress spiritually, or hence, I'm unable to get to that goal. If only I had this, probably my spiritual progress would be greater. So this card is speaking about lack. Okay, this card reads fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. If and Yeah, if this is about difficulties regarding money, you have help around, you can ask, and you will have somebody who will come out to help you. This is not a difficult situation, it's just that you are choosing to suffer rather than to ask for help. And even in the spiritual path, you don't have to really struggle so much. You will find a lot of help and assistance only if you ask, or probably you might have certain questions regarding your path. It's just that you're not discussing these questions with other people. What if other people also have the same kind of questions that you have, and probably they have asked around, they have done their research, and they have found solutions, and they are moving ahead on their spiritual path. It just means that you have to put the right questions, or just be very honest and open and say that these are my concerns on my spiritual path, and I'm unable to find uh, you know uh, answers for what's bothering me. And you might find help that way, and that could shine light on whatever that you think is lacking. If it is information, yes. If it is resources, like if you want access to a guru who can guide you on the path, you just have to ask a couple of people who have been there. Okay, uh, nothing there is nothing wrong in going and having an experience with a person who might know better than you. You are just trying out new things in life. You don't have to feel bad about it, or you don't have to hide those things. And in today's world, if somebody says that they're trying to be more spiritual, then most of us would laugh at them, and say that there's no concept of God or whatever. But spirituality is not about God, it's about discovering ourselves. And once we discover ourselves, we see how the higher power works within us and outside of us. This is true spirituality. And unless we have, and on this path there are going to be a lot of questions. And yes, material lack is something which is what drives us to have spiritual questions. When we are denied certain things in life, that is when we question, why are these things happening to me. That is when we get to that spiritual angle of life to begin with. Otherwise, if everything is going our way, and if we are having everything that we want, we will never question why certain things happen, or why certain things are happening to me. That is the first thing which sparks our spiritual journey. And the sense of lack, if that is driving you to have that spiritual journey, I think you are at a place where you can ask for help to get out of that lack mindset. And with this seven of fire here, this card came up in the first reading. And if I don't sorry, if I remember properly, this also came in the second reading. So if you were attracted to all the three piles, you might want to check them out. Okay, but I remember for sure that this came in the first pile. So yeah, there could be some messages which resonate with you. You might want to go and check that out as well. So this card reads, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, and choose your battles wisely. So if you are at a place where you think that you have to answer a lot of people, and probably within yourself there could be so many things that you're questioning and they're pulling you apart. It says that uh, choose the best way. How do you choose that? Which gives you more peace? Okay, the answers which give you more peace at that moment, go with that and stand with that. Stay with it for a while and stick to that path for a while to see how that's going to unfold for you. And that is how you will be able to get become much stronger from within and get over your lack mindset. Focus on the things that you already have. Focus on all the people that are being helpful to you. Focus on all the resources that you already have. And once you shift your light onto things that you already have, like once you shine your light, once you become more confident in what you have within you already, you will have a beautiful journey ahead. And that's what I am seeing, that you will become much stronger from within to face the challenges that the spiritual path puts ahead, because spiritual path is never easy. It is the hardest path of all. And the next card is three of water. It reads, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, birth announcement, the need to have more fun. So, if you have been constantly working and worrying and constantly toiling, this card is asking you to let loose and have some fun with friends. And as this card says, this is a celebratory time. Probably there is a wedding on the horizon, or as I said in the beginning, it could be pregnancy, if that is what you were struggling with, that you don't have a baby and you want to expand your family. That is going to happen for you. Universe will bless you in its divine timing. It's going to happen. And uh, uh, and yes, this is also about having a community where you will feel supported, where you can have light-hearted conversations and lessen your mental and emotional load. This card also speaks about that. And the next card is the six of water. Okay, it is memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So the theme of children is something which continues in this card. If you're worried about children or having children, or if you're worried what kind of a parent you are being to the kids, if you are probably having to work to take care of your kids, okay, and you think that you're not focusing on them as much as you should as a parent, the card is saying that do not focus on the things which you are unable to do. Focus on the things that you're doing good and you make them better. That's going to be that's going to be a great blessing for your children. That's one thing. The second thing is that you might have connections which feel as if you have them from a previous lifetime. You might be dealing with karmic relationships. When I say karmic relationships, they need not be negative and bad all the time. The word karma has been associated with a lot of negativity in general, but karma is just the consequence of our actions, thoughts, and emotions which have left a deeper imprint on our energy. That is how I can put karma in a nutshell. But how it unfolds, even the greatest of our relationships, which feel very old and as if we have known them for ages, can also be karmic relationships, because we are karmically bound to each other to help each other out in this life. And that's how we have built relationships in our previous lifetimes with those people. So in this lifetime you might be encountering such relationships, and this usually is a positive card. And you will have that support. Okay, if you make friends, probably in your real life you will have friends from a very young age, probably from your kindergarten. There could be couple of friends who are still best friends for you. Or if you make new friends, they might feel as if you have known them forever. And these are all part of your spiritual family. They're all here to help you grow spiritually. Okay, And when it comes to children, I told you that this spread somehow is speaking a lot about children. And probably your spiritual growth is also associated with your children. Maybe by being a parent, you learn a lot of spiritual lessons. You learn where you lack and how to come out of it with sheer determination. You will probably your children will somehow teach you to let loose and enjoy for that moment, and they will bring you that peace and calm that you need in your day to day life. Your spirituality will depend a lot on the happiness of your children. That is also a message that I'm getting. And the more spiritually you grow, your children grow happily. That is the sort of association that this spread is talking about. Probably a very dedicated parents, if you already have children, you may be worried about them. These cards say that everything is going to be fine. You don't have to worry about that. And this card is nurture. Look at here, Goddess Parvati holding Lord Ganesha. Such a beautiful picture. Here it is baby Ganesha, and he is so comfortably, almost asleep in his mother's arms. And even Goddess Parvati looks so peaceful and so nurturing towards Ganesha. So this card talks about you having to nurture your spiritual goals and dreams. Give it tender love and care. Do not be harsh. Do not look at the things which are not working out currently. Eventually, everything will fall into place. You just have to be patient. It's like raising a child. You have to be patient. You have to take small steps. You have to treat your spiritual goal as a baby right now, because you yourself are a baby. And if it's about really having a child and taking care of the child, then your focus should be more on caring for the child. If you have to go to work and if you are unable to give much time to your children, then whatever time you spend with your children, try to be with them 100%. This is what this card is talking about: nurturing your dreams, taking care of your dreams with tender love and care, and they will blossom into beautiful adults later on. Okay, here enjoy the moment of the little moments that you get with your children, or enjoy those little moments of devotion and gratitude that you have. Be there for 100%. Nurture those feelings, nurture those good emotions towards the higher power, until you realize you are the higher power. So do that. Have those little rituals which will grow stronger over time. And that's what this card is talking about. Next is peaceful resolution. And yes, if you are asking about some sort of a conflict or some sort of misunderstandings that you have probably with your children, or if they are giving you a lot of trouble, then this card is talking about peaceful resolution. And don't worry, everything will be resolved. And if it's an internal conflict that you're going through, you will find a peaceful resolution within you. There is going to be some sort of uh, you know um, divine downloads, or you will be given that healing and that solution. It will just it will come from within you. It is going to come from within you, and you will see a peaceful resolution of whatever is bothering you. And whatever you are asking currently regarding your spiritual path, or from this spread, I strongly get children. If you are asking about will this work, will I have children, will my children will be happy, healthy, all of those things, then yes. Will I be doing well on my spiritual path? Am I doing the right things on my spiritual path? On all those questions, the answer is yes. Okay. And this card says divine timing. Do not be disturbed. If something is meant for you, it will definitely come to you. So it's just saying that wait patiently. If whatever you're asking for you is meant for you, it will come to you. And there is no doubt here, because these two cards talk about wish fulfillment. Yes, yes. If it's about having children, yes, wait. If it's about resolving some sort of conflicts with children, yes, there will be a peaceful resolution. Wait. And if it's about your own spiritual journey, the progress that you are making, if you're on the right path, and uh, about resolving all the questions that you have in your head, all the doubts in you have in your head, it will get a peaceful resolution. You just have to wait for the right moment. Be patient. It will, everything will unfold at the best time for you. That is what I'm getting from this spread. Thank you so much, pile number 3. This was your reading. I hope this resonated with you. Please mention it in the comments down below on how you felt about the reading. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and if you think somebody else might use this reading, please share it with them. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. I really truly appreciate all of your support. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. See you with another reading. Bye. Okay, pile number 4. Please remember that these are general readings. Not all the messages may resonate with you. If you are feeling called towards other piles, please go ahead and watch them. There could be some messages for you in those piles as well. And without any further delay, and do not force fit any reading. If it does not fit, just take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay, pile number 4. The first card is prosperity. The second card is personal transformation. Let's get to this card at the very end. This card is explore the universe within you. These two cards are, there is something better. Be assertive. For pile number 4, messages about the spiritual path. I will not be reading reversals. So, messages about the spiritual path, pile number 4. Where are they at? How they are progressing? Anything that they have to know about their spiritual path. Pile number 4. Feel like this. The sun and 9 of earth. Okay. The first card is Ace of Air. The second card is Page of Water. The third card is Queen of Water. The fourth card is Two of Water. Ooh, what's up? Pile number 4. And the fourth card is Four of Fire. Okay. This card is making an appearance in 2 other piles, that is pile number 1 and 2. If you were drawn to both of those piles or one of those piles, for some reason there could be some messages there for you as well. So I would highly recommend you go and check those piles out. There is a lot of water. So let's talk about your pile. Just give me a few seconds. Okay, pile number 4. This is such an interesting sweet spread, but I have to tell you that I get more of a artistic vibe from this, where you have been probably pursuing some sort of an artistic medium to explore your spirituality. Probably you get inspired to make music on a deeper level, where you are called to make certain tunes, write certain songs and stuff like that. there is a there's a lot of clarity that you're finding these days in your life regarding your creative pursuits, and this is something which is going to lead you into realizing your spiritual potential. See, somehow when people sing uh, names of the god, or when people it can be from any region of this planet. Okay, in India, they Hindus sing a lot of kirtans for god, and Muslims have their own way of praising god, and Christians have gospels and things like that, and every religion has that. And if this is about singing the praise of god, I think that's something, your path, your spiritual path starts becoming clearer and clearer as you pursue that path. But I think that there is some artistic, intuitive talents that this group has, which is going to come into fruition in the future. Okay, now let me get into the reading. Ace of Fire. Ace of Air. A brilliance. Sorry, I'm unable to focus suddenly. Now I'll focus. Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspirations. Seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So this says that you might have brilliant ideas on how to go forward regarding some creative pursuit that you have. It need not be music. I just gave an analogy of music because that's how I could relate on how to spiritually progress. Some people paint beautiful paintings which invoke certain deep emotions within people. Some people get sculptures. Some people dance. The art is also about writing. You can move people and yourself with words. Whatever you have inside, all the deepest thoughts and emotions that you have inside, when you put them in words, it can move people. Then words can also move God's heart. That's why you sing the praise of God, so that he moves or she moves towards us. So in now you are seeing clearly regarding your spiritual path, and you have a definite this idea is still in the formative stage. It has not taken shape yet. Like, there is this beautiful inspiration which is giving you a lot of clarity. Like, this is the next logical step that you can take towards your spiritual journey. And this is, if this is about an artistic pursuit, or it could be any creative project. Okay, if it's not a creative project, that's also fine. If it is something which is passion driven, where you are extremely passionate towards this project, or whatever that is that you want to do with your life, I don't get this as something, it could be a hobby, but it could be very dear to you. But it's not like, uh, you know, it's not like a do or die kind of a thing. Whenever you do this, whenever you pursue this, it gives you immense, deep satisfaction. And that's how you are trying to grow spiritually. That's how your soul is moving on a spiritual path here. Your soul longs for some creative pursuits, and even if you do that every now and then, it gives you immense satisfaction. That's what I was trying to get, and you are getting now brilliant ideas to pursue that more. And it's not going to be an easy beginning, because once you get an idea, it's all beautiful in your head. For that to become something materialistic and tangible, even for you to form a habit of the idea that you have. So for say, uh, what am I saying, say for example, you want to play guitar for 5 minutes every day. It's just 5 minutes. Okay, sometimes you just cannot make those 5 minutes. most of the times you're busy, and whenever you're free you just don't have the energy to get up and pick up that guitar. You might do that for a couple of days, like play the guitar for a couple of days, and the third day you might just miss it. But you promised yourself that you will do the practice every single day, but that's not happening. That's what I said. It is a beautiful, brilliant idea, but for you to get it off the ground, it can be challenging. But once it gets off the ground, my friends, this is page of water. Okay, a page of water. It says intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. So, if you are here to increase your psychic awareness, to become more clear in any of the clear departments, clear sentience, clear audience, clear cognizance, clairvoyance, whatever that is, you will develop that, you know, like you will start taking baby steps on that way. Somehow you will feel more connected to the source. Since this is water heavy spread, probably you are from you have some strong placements in the water signs. You need not go by the zodiac signs, it's fine. But if you have strong water placements like in Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, this could uh, that could also represent these set of people can also represent this spread. And also the page here. So a page is someone who is very young. You are taking baby steps yet. You are exploring this. You are very curious about your own intuitive abilities. You are trying to experiment about how things work here and what all you can do with it. Probably say that you suddenly develop clairaudience, like you can hear higher vibrations, you can hear angels talk in your ears, and they're giving you guidance. You're hearing your spirit guides, they're giving you guidance. Now you will be posing 1,000 questions to them, just to know, first of all, to make sure that you are not imagining things, and next, because it is something new and you're giving it a try, and it's like sitting in a new car and you're just taking it out for a drive, you're showing it off. It might not be to show off to other people, just to show it off to yourself. Okay, and you will do that for a while and you will experiment with it, but this is a crucial stage for you. Here, if you get stuck in the magic and if you get overwhelmed with how great it is to hear angels, your progress will stop there. But if you take their guidance and put that into practice and make it a regular thing, okay, make it something, a part of your personality, take that guidance, make it a habit, then assimilate it and make it a part of your personality, then your page, that who is still a bud, becomes the queen here. Okay, you progress and you become this powerful queen. This card reads tender hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. So, here you will become this queen who is in total control of her intuition. She is good. She can not only have a great emotional balance and intuitive balance within her, she knows. Here you are at the mercy of when the angels will talk to you. Okay, when you are a page, I'm taking the analogy of talking to angels because that's how I can describe how the budding talent can be in the psychic area, because this is about starting to develop your psychic abilities. This is where you have a great hold on your psychic ability. Here, whenever intuition comes to you, it comes to you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You are not exercising your intuition on your will. Okay, and here you'll have to wait for the intuition to come to you at this stage. And when you mature to this stage, my friends, here you are intuitive all the time. Here also intuition is always there, you just don't know how to access it, at your will. You have not been trained, you've not matured to that level to access it sorry to access it at your will. It's always there. It's like air, it's always there. You hold your breath, you don't get air. You breathe, you get air. But you also have to know how to control how much air to take in, how much to exhale, to have a comfortable life and to be able to continue with your day to day activities. If you are haphazardly breathing, then it becomes difficult. Correct? If you are holding your breath for a long time, you will not be able to do a lot of physical activity. If you are not inhaling at all, you will not be doing much of activity anyways. that was a that was a real and that was not a really good example. I'm sorry, but that's how I could relate that card to being a page. That's how you cannot access your your intuition at will. But when you become a queen, you know your intuition, you can handle it, you can access it at your will, and you can stop it when you don't want it. And the intuitive information does not bother you. You know when to access what information. It's very information is all there, but it is your wisdom to use what information, when, where, and how. Correct? Information is knowledge that you will have here. All the knowledge is available here and also here, but at the level you access that knowledge is wisdom. You have become much wiser. You know how to use intuition, when to use your intuition, how where to use intuition, and what to use intuition. So this queen, this page develops into this queen who is not just using her intuitive psychic abilities for her betterment, but she is extending the favor to other people. You will grow into this beautiful queen if you keep at improving your psychic abilities with discipline, and getting your brilliant idea off the ground by being disciplined and by staying committed to the path, not wavering much, because it will be a having to practice something on a daily basis becomes a chore. It should not feel like a chore. It should feel like fun and joy. That is when you will stick to it. So find a routine which feels that way, which is fresh for you from time to time, so that you don't get bored. Okay, next is two of water. Here it says, can you see that card? Yeah. Here it says a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So, on your spiritual path, it says this card usually talks about beautiful give and take in a partnership. If it is with yourself and your intuition, then there is going to be a beautiful partnership. This is going to grow deeper and better with time. As you keep practicing, as you keep maturing, as you keep getting wiser on this path, it gets only better for you. Okay, and this card is four of fire, and this says contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, successful completion of a project. So four of fire is also four of wands, which is stability, which is celebration, which is all nice things that your efforts have come to a fruition at a stage where you can celebrate it with your close dear near and dear ones, where you're feeling happy about your accomplishments, and you will be happy at the end of it. You will be happy with what you have accomplished. Regarding the question about developing your psychic abilities, developing psychic ability, I think this spread is about developing your psychic abilities. And if you are developing your psychic abilities, it also means that you are trying to accept a lot of things about yourself and come to terms with it, because unless you do that, unless you resolve a lot of conflicts within yourself, you will not be able to get in touch with that intuition, even to get to the level of page here, where you are dabbling in the world of intuition a little bit. It's not going to happen unless you are very aware of your own uh, self, where you lack, where you are good, where you are bad, all the shortcomings that you have, all the places that you are hurt, and all the places that you have joy. Unless you have dabbled in that for some time, you cannot get in touch with your intuition. The intuition is always there within everybody. It's not that everybody can tap into it, and the reason being that not everybody is willing to accept and look at the things which are not working for them. And for you to be even a page in the intuitive world, it means that you are brave. You are really brave to look at yourself and go like, oh wow, this is who I am and I want to change myself. This is not working for me. I i never thought that I could be this bad to other people on these aspects. That is bravery, my friends. That is self love. And I think this spread talks about a lot of love for yourself to begin with, where you are where you're developing into this stage of self acceptance of all the things and all the shortcomings that you have within yourself. And I'm getting emotional for some reason. I think this is a very this has been a very eye opening journey for you, where these emotions are not coming from sadness. These emotions are coming out of relief, that oh boss, this is why I feel like this is why my life has been so stuck. And now I see these things within me, and I had to accept all of these things to grow, to become all that I can become. And I can be the queen of cups, where I have immense love and acceptance, unconditional love and acceptance for myself, and I can extend this to other people in my life without conditions. I have this capacity to love. So that was about these tarot cards, and now let's get to these oracle cards. So the first card talks about prosperity, the second card talks about personal transformation. Somehow from this spread I am getting that the more personal transformations you have, the more things that you let go which are not working within yourself, you become this queen. Okay, the more intuitively strong you get, you become stronger in your pursuits, especially if they are creative pursuits, like in artistic pursuit, whether it's an artistic business that you want to start, like you want to teach music, or you want to make music or art or dance or sculptures, whatever it is, in writing especially. Okay, all of those things, if you have something to convey, especially if you are a good writer, if you write songs, if you write about emotional books, about love, about self love and things like that, I think you will have a lot to offer to people, because you would have developed extreme deep insights into the subjects that you're talking. If you're writing music, it can have the capacity to move a lot of hearts. Okay, you can bring people to tears. There is a band which is very famous these days for that melancholic music. uh, the words are not many, it's just very dreamlike. The music is like that, and many people are very impressed uh, with that band, because it moves something within them. I think you will bring your own insights from your life into the work that you do, and that is going to be very honest, and that is why it will be very relatable to other people. And once that is relatable to other people, it just grows. Your business keeps growing, your work keeps growing, and you get better and better. You put a lot of better content out there, and it's very genuine, and that's why people will like it. This is very strong. This is a very strong message I'm getting from this. Your spiritual growth is directly connected to your personal and professional growth. The more you transform professionally, you see a lot of prosperity, and that's what this card talks about. There is a lot of prosperity for you if you are seeking if you are seeking for business, for artistic endeavors, especially writing. You have Lord Ganesha's blessings. You go there and put your words out on the paper, or you convey that in a blog or a vlog, you talk to a few people, use your words, and your words can move a lot of hearts. That's what I'm getting from this spread. And you will be prosperous. Prosperity does not only mean getting a lot of money. Money is part of prosperity. Prosperity is also having a very peaceful, contented life. That is when you're truly prosperous, when you are not emotionally poor. Okay, there is, if there is no emotional poverty, if there is no spiritual poverty, you are the richest person on this planet. And my friends, I think this spread talks about you being very rich on all fronts of your life, whether if it's materialistic things, spiritual life, emotional life, you will have a lot of prosperity. The more you work on yourself, letting go of the things that do not work for you, you have to let go of so many things which can be holding you back. I think you have let go. Now you have this brilliant idea of how to shift and change things, and that's why you still a page here. You will be growing into a very powerful queen, and prosperity is knocking at your door. The next thing is, be assertive. There's something better. So if you have some brilliant ideas, okay, about how to go about your work, or in general ideas which can change your life and others' lives, be assertive. Say it. Do not hold back. Convey your ideas. They will be received well, I get. Okay, and there is something better. Probably you're thinking of, okay, maybe I should work on this idea. This is the only way to go. The cards are saying that there is also something better, not just this. More better things are going to come for you. Okay, and you are the universe. Aham brahmasmi. Explore the universe within you. This is all about looking within yourself, and the spread is pretty evident. I spoke to you about all that. The more you realize how powerful you are within, and the more you let go of the things which are not working for you, which is keeping you away from realizing your own inner potential, uh, that's the journey is going to be difficult. But I think you are embarking on a journey where you are truly looking at yourself honestly, and you are extending that love and unconditional support to yourself. Your words are going to be very powerful. You should use them. And any artistic endeavor, if you want to put it out there in the world, this is the time. More great things will follow. And this was your reading, pile number 4. I hope this resonated with you. So please give me a like if you like the reading. Mention in the comments down below if you have something to say. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. And also, if you think someone else might like this reading, please do share it with them. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I wish you all the very best. Pile number 4. Stay blessed. Bye. See you with another reading.